Hi guys, it's Jessica here with Family Days, and today I'm going to be participating in a really fun tag that the former Mrs. Jones started. It's called the 5 Ways Dave Ramsey Has Ruined My Life. There are a bunch of other YouTubers that are participating in the collab as well, so I will link all their videos down in the description box below. Make sure you go and check them out. It was a really fun collab and I'm really interested to see what everybody else's 5 things were. So without further ado, let's get started and I will let you know 5 ways that Dave Ramsey ruined my life. The first way Dave Ramsey ruined my life was he made me sit down, write out my debt snowball, and figure out how much we were in debt. Before figuring out that number, we would blissfully spend money. We didn't have a care in the world. We knew we were in credit card debt. We knew we had student loans. But it didn't matter, because if you don't think about it, it doesn't bother you. Ignorance is bliss. Sitting down to write out those numbers can be a really, really scary thing. I think that's why we avoided it for so long. But it doesn't have to be scary. The number really doesn't matter. You have the focus and the determination and the willpower to get out of debt. No matter how much money you owe right now, you can dig yourself out of it. So we accepted our reality, we figured out a game plan, and we knew we were gonna have to work really, really, really hard. I'm glad that we finally sat down and figured out the number, because honestly, I get a little terrified thinking how long those spending habits would have continued. While Dave Ramsey sort of ruined our little parade, he gave us the reality check that we needed. The second way Dave Ramsey ruined my life is he is making me exhausted. It is so hard to have gazelle intensity. Sure, in the first month or two, who isn't excited and pumped up? But it gets hard to keep up that gazelle intensity. It's hard work to sit down every month and do a budget and track your expenses and tell every dollar where to go. It's hard work to tell yourself no to things and no to commitments that you want to participate in. It's hard work to be on a budget, and it's hard work to throw every single extra penny you have towards debt. I mean, when you start putting massive amounts of money, like thousands of dollars a month towards debt, your mind just wanders of all these other things where that money could be going. But if it was easy, everybody would do it. There wouldn't be so many people in debt if it was that easy to get out of debt. You have to follow through with it and keep your energy high. Dave is exhausting me, but he's also providing me with the commitment and the determination that I need to get out of debt as fast as we can. Why drag this thing out? Let's just do it, get it over with, and move on with our life. While he is exhausting me with this gazelle intensity, I am very excited about the progress that we have made in such a short little time because of this intensity that we have, and I'm looking forward to carrying it forward for the next however many months it takes us to get out of debt. The third way Dave Ramsey has ruined our lives is we have no money any longer. Because of the commitment that he requires to get out of debt, and because of this gazelle intensity that he talks about, you put every dollar you can towards this debt snowball, which doesn't leave any money for the fun stuff. You don't get to buy new clothes, you don't get to go on fancy vacations. You know, we have 3 kids and I'd love to take them to amusement parks during the summer and go do fun things on a whim, go spend 20 bucks at the ice cream stand. But that's not our reality right now. Our reality right now is our commitment and our dedication to getting out of debt, which means that we don't have a lot of money for the fun stuff. But on the flip side of that, it really makes you get creative. So I just found online this past week, I don't know if you can see this, but it is for 10 weeks this summer, every Friday there are 7 museums that you can get into for free. So every Friday for 10 weeks, I'm going to be taking the kids to children's museums and state parks for free. Had I not been in debt, would have I been seeking out free activities? Probably not. I might not have even come across this. We've been going on a lot more picnic dates and bike rides and just really spending time together as a family and shifting the focus away from spending money and going and doing things that require money has really put the focus on family instead. It's no longer about what we're doing and where we're going and what we're purchasing, but instead it's about the memories and the time that we're spending together as a family. And I didn't expect to have the change in mindset like that from getting out of debt. I didn't think that getting out of debt was going to make me realize the importance of spending time with family, but that's just sort of been a byproduct of it, which has been really amazing because we have been spending a lot more time as a family and just focusing on each other, and I am very, very grateful for that. The fourth way Dave Ramsey has ruined my life is I have so many desires and wants, and he keeps telling me no, no. I mean, obviously we don't have the expendable income right now to, you know, be impulsive shoppers, which that's what my husband and I used to be. If we wanted something, we didn't really think about it. We just bought it. I mean, how terrible is that? Thinking about it now is just totally embarrassing. Dave Ramsey has really made me evaluate these desires and wants. Not only has he said, no, you can't buy them right now, you're in debt, you're not spending money on that, he's really sort of made me reflect on why I even want it in the first place. Why do I want this new article of clothing? Why do I think I need a new car? Why do I think I need this? Because in the reality, most of the time you really don't need it, you just want it. You think you need it. I'm finding this getting out of debt journey very interesting because as we carry along, I'm finding out more and more that it's not just about getting out of debt. It's also about changing your mindset and sort of changing the way that you live life. And saying no to your desires and your wants and really evaluating why you want them and why you think you need them has been immensely beneficial to me as a person. I no longer feel like I need to keep up with the Joneses. I don't feel like I need to have new clothes because everybody else has new clothes, or I don't need to drive this, you know, brand spanking new fancy car because all the other moms at the park have a fancy car. It doesn't matter. That is not what is important in life. When you are on your deathbed, you are not going to give a damn about what kind of car you drove and what clothes you were wearing. It's all about back to family again. The time that you spent with your family and building these relationships and with your friends as well. Money is just doesn't have as much of a value, I guess, in my life as it once did. You know, we used to very much strive to get a bigger house, have a better car, and that's just sort of like taken a, you know, a step back on the back burner for now. We just live in this society that is just bombarded by these commercials and advertisements that just buy, consume, and it's so easy. It is so easy to get caught up in it all. I mean, we were caught up in it all. That's why we're so very much in debt. And I'm just so grateful that while he said no on those wants and those desires of mine, it has made me practice the art of contentment. And I am just finding so much peace with being content with what I have. It's an amazing thing to just be happy now, in this moment, right now. Not, I'll be happy when I have this. I'll be happy when I buy that. I'll be happy when. No, it's nice to be content and happy with things as they are now. And like I said, I didn't expect a change in mindset and a change in lifestyle and just something like that to come from a journey of getting out of debt. And I'm just really, really grateful that it is a byproduct of it. I'm just really grateful that I've had this change in mindset, and it's made me appreciate all that I do have, and, you know, my family's health and happiness. That's what's important. So thank you, Dave. Even though there's a ton of things I want, thank you, Dave, for telling me no. And the last way Dave Ramsey is ruining my life is he is making me miss out on so much free stuff. When we used our credit card, we had so many credit card points. We have free iPods, we have free Bose speakers, we got free TVs from spending all this money. But the reality is that it really wasn't free. I mean, we've got a credit card racked up that we're paying interest on, which by adding all the interest together at this point, we probably could have bought all that stuff anyways. But the reality is that would be amazing for somebody who paid off your credit card every month. But how many people actually do that? If you are one of them, I don't know why you would be watching this video because you're probably not in debt, but if you are one of those people, all the more power to you. That is awesome. I tried to make a budget and stick to it while still using a credit card for years, and it just never worked out. And sure, I got all those credit card points, but I also dug ourselves deeper and deeper into debt. The free points and the free products are definitely enticing. That's what draws people into getting credit cards in the first place, but it's not worth it. Cash is king, and it took me a long time to figure that out. So thank you, Dave. And while I'm not going to be getting a free TV anytime soon, I'm not going to be going into any more debt. So thank you for that. So guys, those are the 5 ways Dave Ramsey has ruined my life. Obviously, this was a joke, and we are all, you know, great supporters of Dave. He has helped us all immensely, but it was just sort of a fun little collab to do. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Again, make sure you go and watch all the other people that participated in the video as well. I will link it down below in the description box. And I will see you guys next week for some more videos. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye, guys.